I am going to introduce you to a very interesting and impressive differently abled achiever. His name is Yogesh Prajapati, an international level medal winner in bodybuilding, body lifting, and he's also a fabulous dancer. So Anne started Yogesh's struggles and troubles in life. His family did not have the awareness or the means to buy a wheelchair for Yogesh. So what he used to do, he used to literally crawl on all fours to move from one place to another. Now in that whole process of crawling, his knees used to bleed. He used to get hurt. But did he have any choice? No. He had to crawl on all the fours to move anywhere by himself. Now, that was one part of the struggle. His school life was even more worse. Just hear this.
मेरी स्कूल की लाइफ ऐसी थी कि अगर मैं एक बार स्कूल चला गया और चेयर पे बैठ गया तो मैं कभी भी उठ के कहीं भी जा नहीं सकता था। आप सब लोग पर डे लंच करते होंगे, पर डे लंच आपने एंजॉय किया होगा। मैंने अपने जीवन में कभी भी लंच को एंजॉय नहीं किया, क्योंकि मेरे साथ ऐसा होता था, मुझे ये डर रहता था पता नहीं लंच में कौन मेरे ऊपर से निकल जाएगा, कौन मेरे हाथ पैरों को कुचल के आगे चला जाएगा। इसीलिए इस डर के कारण मैंने अपने बचपन को दबा दिया। ना मैं कभी खेला, ना मैं कभी कूदा, और जहाँ बैठता था वहाँ से सीधे घर के लिए मैं जाता था छुट्टी होने के बाद। मेरे जीवन का सबसे दर्दनाक जो टाइम रहा है स्कूल टाइम, वो ये था कि आप सब लोग वॉशरूम यूज़ करते हैं। मैंने अपने जीवन में कभी भी, अभी तक मैंने जितना भी स्कूल में पढ़ाई की है, अभी तक मैंने वॉशरूम यूज़ नहीं किया, क्योंकि एक तो रेंग के जाना प्लस रेंग के आना, दूसरा ये स्टेप्स थे, तीसरा सबसे गंदा ये था कि जिस जगह पे आप लोगों को पैर रखने में गंदा लगता है, जिस जगह आप कदम रखना पसंद नहीं करते हैं, उस जगह मेरे हाथ जाते थे। उस जगह मैं अपने हाथों के बल जाता था, ये मेरा पूरा नीचे का पोर्शन करड़ करड़ के पूरा गंदा हो जाता था, और उन्हीं हाथों से मुझे खाना खाने की नौबत पड़ती थी। लोगों ने मुझसे कहा भी कि आप हैंड वॉश कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप सोचिए मैं जिस जगह हैंड वॉश कर रहा हूँ, वापस मुझे वहीं पे हाथ रखना है, वहीं से उन्हीं हाथों से चल के वापस मुझे मेरे क्लासरूम में आना।
See what Yogesh has gone through. Now just imagine, through his entire school life, he used to not leave the classroom to have lunch. Why? Because he was afraid that he will be kicked by others, he will be trampled by others. Another shocking thing, he has never used a washroom during his entire school life. Why? Now, you know that he has to crawl on all fours. Now, in order to go to toilet, again he will have to use his hands, place it on the toilet floor, and then crawl and go. Even if he washes his hands using a hand wash, is there any use? Because again he has to place those hands on the floor and again crawl. How will he ever feel like having lunch with those hands? Now there is something again very critical or a bad experience. This young child, Yogesh, there was something he was very afraid of during his childhood. He lived with that fear all his childhood, all his young years. What is that fear? Hear this.
जहाँ मुझे लोगों ने नकारा, जहाँ मुझे लोगों ने ताने दिए, जहाँ मेरी फैमिली को उन्होंने ये फील कराया कि इसको कहीं छोड़ दो या कहीं अनाथालय में दे दो, अगर मेरी फैमिली मुझे छोड़ देती तो इस डर से मैंने अपने बचपन निकाला है।
The society telling his parents, why don't you abandon him? Why don't you leave him in an orphanage? He's anyways going to be a burden to you for the rest of his life. Now imagine that young child, young Yogesh, as a child, overhearing this and then living with fear for the rest of his childhood. And these questions running inside his mind. What if my parents abandon me? What will I do if they abandon me? Where will I go if they abandon me? Now you heard about everything what Yogesh said, the kind of struggles he went through, the kind of humiliation he went through, the kind of pains, insecurities that he went through. Considering all these challenges and struggles that he went through, what could have been Yogesh's story? How would his life have turned out? Let us take a guess on that, right? First, He could have turned out to become a burden on his parents, on his family, like how the society had predicted. Second, he would have struggled to find out ways and means of becoming independent in life. Third, he would have become dependent on others for everything. Worse, and the fourth one, he could have given up on life. He could have lost all hope. He could have given up on his life because of his disabled body and his inadequate education. But is that what happened? In reality, what is it? Well, in reality, this very young man became an international champion. He went on to bring international level gold medal in bodylifting in Russia. Not only that, he holds 4 gold medals at national level. Over and above that, he is also a fabulous dancer who has represented India in 8 countries. This is what he turned out to be. So, what could be Yogesh's secret of this amazing journey from being called a burden to the family to becoming India's pride? What are the tips of success that you can draw from his journey to write your own story? All this and more in the next episode. Hold your dreams, keep doubts at bay. Through all obstacles, find your own way. With faith and strength, you will find the light. Believe in yourself day and night. Until we meet next time.